Oh my god, hello, good morning. Oh god, fuck, what time is it? It's almost 1 o'clock. Okay, so it's not morning anymore. Well, good afternoon. Hi everybody, I hope you're having a happy Tuesday. We made it past the most difficult day of the week, Monday. I shaved my hair. Off. Well, I didn't do it. I paid somebody to do it, but I think that's pretty obvious. I don't know. I hold on. Let me take the headphones off. I think it looks pretty good. I don't know. Weston had a little bit of concern about how it would look, but I don't know. I'm feeling pretty daddy right now. I'm feeling all the masculine energy and actually enjoying it. Usually I feel like an imposter when I try to like butch it up, but like, hey, I. Anyways, I hope everybody's having a good day. I just wanted to come on here for a few. Let me drown my headphones because it's like I've got lights and it's hot. It's like 94 degrees outside, and I've got these lights on me. So, anyways, I wanted to talk about a few things. If you read the caption to this video saying that I'm quitting, I wanted to talk about what that means for me and all the different things that I would like to do. But before we get into what's going on with me, I do want to put out some trigger warnings. And you know, I've got this like happy-go-lucky music in the background, but like I have to have something playing, and I don't have ages to like spend on royalty-free music, whatever. So this is what's playing right now. Thanks, Christopher. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So trigger warning for anybody. We may be breaking topics revolving around drugs and alcohol and suicide, mental health. So if those are triggers for you, and of course always sex. So if those are triggers for you, this may not be something that you want to listen to. But let's talk about the I'm quitting part of this video. So Jesus, I don't even know. I thought I knew what I was gonna say, and I come on here and I'm live and I don't even fucking know how to package it. But essentially, long story short, I am quitting alcohol. I've quit alcohol. I have not had a drink in a week. Like Sunday, the Caftan Beer Bust at Trade last Sunday was the last time that I had a drink of alcohol. And I'm not sure if I'm going to get into every detail about why, but I think it's important to share this information for a multitude of reasons. And the reason why, there's a very specific reason that I will never say that I'm going sober. I feel like when somebody says that they're sober or that they're going sober, that there's a stigma related to the word sober or sobriety. And me, like for me mentally, I am not to a point in my recovery or into the swing of things where I'm comfortable with the word sober. So that's the first reason why I say I'm quitting. I quit drinking, you know. The second reason is because I am the type of person who I do enjoy altered states of consciousness. So I enjoy a little bit of Molly occasionally. I enjoy experimenting. I will never do anything like meth, heroin, or anything like that. That shit scares the bejesus out of me. So that's a hard limit of mine. But I feel also sobriety involves this lifestyle in which you kind of reject these things. Again, this is my social construction of the word sobriety. And so I just don't feel comfortable with saying that. So it's easier for me in conversation to say that I just quit drinking. So don't we all? Don't we all? Yes. Dan! Oh my God, Dan, I hope you're doing so well. Yes. And even the word recovery, has, I feel like, a connotation of, you had a problem. And here's what I'm going to get into as far as like what my problem is. And I want to share this with you all because it's been so difficult to live stream and say, hey, there's so much going on in my life, and then not being very specific. And then I feel like the content that I produce is very half-assed because I can't be authentic about what I'm experiencing. And this is not a pity party. This isn't a woe is me. This is just kind of an awakening that I'm having that I hope that I'm able to sustain because I want to get better with how I'm managing my life. You know what I mean? So let's talk about why I'm quitting. And this is again like, and I'm finding that there's people around me that are also going through the same, like a similar experience, which has been really, really encouraging because then I don't feel like I have to do it alone. But I do have my own path to take in this. And so I've recently have been going to seeing a different therapist and doing cognitive behavioral therapy. And what we're discovering in therapy, big shocker, is I have anger management issues. And it's funny, I'm laughing about it because for all of my life, I never thought I had anger issues. I knew that I was an angry person, but I never thought I had anger issues. Like, I was just an denial. I kid you not. I kid you not. I never thought I had anger or issues. I just thought I was easily triggered, or that people were doing things that pissed me off, or maybe I was just a very passionate person, but I didn't think that I had issues managing my anger. But when I start to unpack a lot of the things that are happening and the root cause of a lot of what's happening in my life, a lot of it is due to anger. Oh, I don't do angry sex. I don't do angry sex. If you make me angry, I do not want you anywhere near my body. Like, do not touch me. It is bad. So, so in therapy, we're discovering, or I'm discovering, a lot of the underlying issues that that I need to overcome is this anger management issue. When you layer substances on top of that issue, well, that's when it kind of gets problematic for me. So I'll give you an example. Shocker, I'm finding I'm more introverted than I thought I was. So when I go to the bar, which I enjoy going to the bar, and I enjoy being social with people when I'm drinking, you remove the alcohol from the equation and I'm an introvert. And as my introverted self that has anger issues, if you approach me and you begin a conversation, I'm quickly going to become annoyed. And I do not want to be around people, right? So to get into the mindset of I want to be sociable, I begin drinking, right? And then there is no stop. There is no off button, which then becomes the issue, right? Is that there's no off button, and then little old me with anger issues pops off later in the evening. Okay, not a good cycle, not a good look, sis. So, so it's like, it's crazy because, like, you know, when I've definitely had people, loved ones, partners, approach me in the past saying, look, your drinking is a little bit out of control. But the focus was always the drinking, not anything about what was causing this issue. So for me, you know, quitting drinking isn't necessarily about the alcohol. It's that I'm I'm not at a place where I can control my anger to be able to enjoy alcohol. And I don't know if I ever will be. You know, I just don't know. I'm way too new into any of this. And I don't say forever. Right now, my mindset is this is an indefinite quit. But I don't want to set myself up for failure or to, you know, feel like a failure if I fuck up in the future. You know what I mean? So to me, it's like, look, you have issues with your anger. And if you throw something on top of it that fuels the fire, you're going to get burned. So go ahead and just remove this thing, right? And it's been good. Like, I don't crave drinking. What I crave is the social interactions. Thank you, Gus. Yeah. See, okay. The people approve. The people approve. So what I crave is a social interaction that I, as an introverted person going to a bar, I can't achieve yet. Right? Because I used alcohol to get me to a point where I was social, and then my anger issues kind of exploded from there. Right? Which then follows the next day feeling lots of guilt and shame, which leads to anxiety, which leads to depression, which leads to procrastination, which makes me not want to create videos or do real estate bullshit or anything like that. So that's kind of where I'm at with quitting drinking right now. And for the most part, everybody, I haven't had any negative reaction to that. And I know that some people do. Like, some people are like, why are you doing that? But for me, this is the best thing. And, you know, I didn't want to talk about it for a while because I was wondering, like, if I go online, if I say this is what I'm doing, I was worried that I was going to jinx myself, or I was worried that I was going to set myself up for failure. Like, I was going to like make this statement, and then next weekend you'd see me like fucking tossed at the bar. You know what I mean? Like, I fear failure. I fear failure so much. I think that's actually part of the reason why I'm still in real estate. Like, I was like, I refuse to quit because I will not fail. Even though, like, right now, it's so much difficult than it used to be. But you know, that's my thing. You know, and there's been times in the past where I've attempted to quit drinking. And I've ended up failing. The longest that I've gone was a year and a half, but that was also court ordered. So the fear of the consequences prevented me from drinking. But after that period was over, like, the annoyance of dealing with other people's drinking made me drink. So this is like, you know, this is I'm doing this for me kind of thing, right? Or I'm doing this to have serenity in my life, you know? I think a lot of people have this idea, or that it's preached, that if you want to quit something, you have to want to do it for yourself, and not do it for other people. Otherwise, you're going to set yourself up for failure. And I'm sure that there's a degree of truth to that. But, you know, to me, you know, if I was doing bad all by myself, I would probably still be drinking. And I would, like, suffer the consequences because I'm fucking hard-headed, right? But I want peace in my life. I want peace in the relationships that I have with other people and within myself. So in a way, I am kind of doing this for other people, but I'm okay with that because I appreciate the relationships that I have with people more than getting shit-faced on a Sunday. You know what I mean? That's just not my nugget. God, I'm fucking sweating. I am... Anyways. So I'm quitting. Yeah. And I think through this, I hope that there's other toxic things that I can quit. And I'll give you an example. Like I need to stop saying that. Okay, listen, I'm realizing that I do a lot of condescending things, and I have, it's not my intent. Oh, that was my speaker. Okay, I was like, what just tumbled? I do a lot, like I say a lot of these condescending things, and I don't mean to be condescending, but I'll say at the end of every sentence, or like, let me give you an example, or let me like. It's not that I think you're dumb. I just, I don't know. It's just a part of my vocabulary. Yes, I will absolutely keep y'all posted. You know, I went through a period of time where I was live streaming because I wanted to be entertaining to other people, but now I find that I'm live streaming because it's my personal diary that other people can watch and get a glimpse in the crazy world of me. Like, you know, you don't have to watch, but here you are. So, okay. Sorry. Okay. Bring it back in. Quitting. Okay. So anyways, so that's the main point that I want to get out tonight. So, this afternoon, my brain is like scrambled. But anyways, so I'm not going to be going out a lot because of Weston's work. It takes us to a lot of bars and to do advertising and whatnot like that. So it'll be interesting to see. I'm not trying to avoid the bars. I'm not trying to avoid the bars at like all cost. You know, I'm gonna not go to the bars because there's not anything for me to do right now. I don't want to like set myself up for failure. But for example, tomorrow we're going to be going to Glow to see a drag performance and be passing out magazines and stuff like that. So I'm going to go in my puppy hood and I'm going to be the DD. So, and what's always been a good deterrent for me, like not drinking and drive, is having a stick shift vehicle. For some reason, I'm like, there's no way that I could operate this vehicle while I've been drinking. So having a stick shift vehicle definitely helps. But yeah. Yeah, what else? What else is going on? Anyways, that's there's like a sigh of relief. You know? I think when you say that you, like, also, like, going back to this whole stigma thing, I think when you say that you're going sober, or when you say you're quitting something, like even quitting cigarettes or whatever, you know, there's, it's not that anybody has ever said it, but I always interpret other people's reaction like as pity, like, oh, you have a problem. Oh, that's so good for you. You really need that. And I don't like to be looked down in that way, like, you know, so maybe that's another reason why I kind of just kept it to myself for a while. You know, holding a glass of water or like a Red Bull or something while you're like, yes. I was thinking like a soda, you know, put it in a, like, or, yeah, like a Red Bull in a pint glass, make it look like beer. I don't know, like I want to go to the bar and have, you know, duels, but like I've gone to like a couple of bars here in Denver. Even like this is a couple of months ago, where I was like, you know, oh, I want a beer, but I don't want alcohol, so like let me order an O'Doul's, and they're like, oh, we don't have that. I'm like, okay. And I'm not gonna be like, I'm not 12. I'm not gonna fucking have a Shirley Temple. I already have enough cavities as it is. Like I'm missing so many teeth. True story. I'm too poor for dental work. But here I am having like a vanilla, like whatever. Fuck it. If I can't have my booze, I'm gonna have my vanilla cola and shit. I don't know. So, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be this adjustment period of like going and doing the things that I enjoy doing, going to underwear night, going to the pup night, going to karaoke. Like, how do I navigate this area where it's like I didn't need to have high self-esteem because I could rely on alcohol to like raise my self-esteem for me. You know what I mean? So and being the personality so many people are used to seeing. For the longest time when I was live streaming, I would have a White Claw before, and I would have White Claws during, and that's how I was able to continuously have this high level of energy and focus until the end. Then, if you watch the end of some of those live streams, girl, I don't know how we got through it, but yeah, I mean, and if you know, like I said, like the reason why I'm not clinging onto the title or the word sobriety is just because I know that I'm looking into like microdosing shrooms. I love my Molly. I will not tolerate the recommendation for marijuana. Let me tell you, I fucking hate weed so much. I do not know how people enjoy weed so much. Like, trust me, I've done a lot of fucking weed in my life, but I don't enjoy it. I get sleepy. I get lethargic. I can't focus. I have low energy. Like, I just want to go to bed or eat or be in bed while I eat. Like, it's not, no. Like, no. So, I've received recommendations, ketamine, shrooms, acid. I don't know. I'm looking into my options. Because that's just like, I just know myself, you know? But I also don't want to substitute alcohol with something else, right? I really want to take the time and the focus and the energy to do a lot of the legwork and the foundation of understanding, why am I so triggered all the fucking time? What has, like, it doesn't even matter what happened in my past that like makes me an angry person. What matters is how that impacts other people around me and how that impacts me and my self-esteem. And somebody had asked me at one point, like years and years ago, like, aren't you tired of being angry? Like, don't you get tired of being mad? Like, you're always mad. Don't you? Like, no. Fucking anger is a renewable resource for me. That is my go juice, you know? And I think when I was like a little Twinkie boy, like it was cute, but now that I'm getting older, people are like, well, you're problematic. I was like this cute little skinny boy that was like popping off, this little Latino boy just popping off every like, now it's like, no, bitch, you getting old. Now you need to take responsibility for that shit. But whatever. Okay. So anyways, that's my check-in right now. I have to get ready to go. Got to be a responsible slut and make sure I get my testing done. Again, yes, I know, I just went a few weeks ago, but like when you fuck a lot, you have to get it done. So, anyways, yeah, that's it. That's the show. That's all I gotta say. Thank you all so much for like your comments, even if I didn't bring them all up on the stream. I just want to know, every comment matters to me. For you to take the time just to say something, it's very much appreciated. I would like to, I'm probably gonna, like, this is my safe space, right? My live stream on my personal page is like my safe space, but I'm going to start shifting gears and getting ready to come back to YouTube and to the Facebook page and do multi-streaming again. But I've been trying to figure out like what does my life look like right now. Remove this stuff, you know, I might be changing careers. I may be getting out of real estate. I'm not entirely 100% sure yet, because I woke up yesterday and because I had this dream that I sold this $2 million house and I was like super excited. And I woke up, I was like, we're going to do real estate shit today. But then I was like, oh, there's so much to do. So, you know, I might be getting back into graphic design. I might be getting back into marketing. I may just try to make porn a full-time career. I have no idea. So there's a lot of things moving, but It's coming. It's coming. I swear, it's coming. So, anyways, all right. Thank y'all for hanging out with me a little bit this afternoon. And until the next time. And if you have ideas for videos, let me know, because I'm ready to do some interviews and get some other people on this shit. So, but I love you. Have a great day. Have a great week. Bye bye.